Today we're looking at the Epiphone Les Paul 100. This model was replaced in 2019 by the Epiphone Les Paul Studio E1. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, and notify. Epiphone Les Paul Studio E1 retails for about $269 brand new, and you can get the Model 100 for about $249, so $20 less. I prefer the 100 model because, quite honestly, it looks more like a Les Paul standard, and it comes with a pickguard. You can still get the 100 brand new all over the place in three colors: Ebony, Vintage Sunburst, what we're showing today, and Cherry Burst. Here are the specifications. The shape of the guitar overall is a Les Paul. The body is made of mahogany with a maple top. I have heard that the neck is made either of mahogany or Okoume. I can't find a definitive answer. Profile of the neck is a C profile with a fretboard radius of 12 inches. The nut width is 1.693. The fingerboard Indian Laurel. The scale length is 24.75. Number of frets is 22. The nut is made of PVC. I do not like this. It really needs to go. The bridge is a Tune-O-Matic bridge with a Tailpiece Stop Bar. The knobs are gold speed knobs, which I think makes this guitar look like a much higher end Les Paul. The tuners they describe as a premium die-cast 14:1 ratio. All I can say is that these tuners are much better quality than ones found on the lower costing Epiphones. The neck pickup is an Epiphone 650R humbucker. The bridge pickup is an Epiphone 700T humbucker. The Epiphone 650R and 700T are ceramic humbucker pickups. The 650R is a neck pickup and the 700T is a bridge pickup. They are considered neutral, meaning they are neither too heavy or too bright. The guitar comes with 2 volume controls and 2 tone controls. Again, the price for the 100 that we're covering in this is $249 new. Used, you can probably find them for about $180 and up. I've seen the 100 used go for the same price as new. I find this to be kind of odd, but it at least shows the guitar holds its value. I have a lot of observations of the neck and the fretboard. The neck is a bolt-on neck, and it's made out of maybe mahogany. The fret edges are really rough and need to be smoothed out. I mean, they actually hurt my hands when I rubbed up against them. The tops of the frets are okay, but could also have some care applied to them. I only found 3 locations on the fretboard that were from the 12th fret on that showed any rocking, and it was actually minor. There's no binding, but there is some sort of black binding on the fretboard. The fretboard is made of Indian Laurel, and mine was incredibly dry and sucked up a lot of oil. It is evident that it is Laurel. I mean, it's a really, really light, dry type of wood. I'm not saying that this is an issue. It's just an observation. The PVC nut, as I said before, has to go. And there is a direct replacement from Graphtec called the Tusk XL that, in my opinion, would be a huge improvement for tuning stability and overall sound. You just look for the Epiphone model of that nut. You may have to remove a little material on the sides and the back of the nut for it to fit properly, but it'll fit. I've done about 4 or 5 of them. The finish on the guitar for this price point is excellent and so much better than the Epiphone Les Paul Special line of guitars, which seems glopped on in the thickest manner possible. The finish on this guitar is on par with a more expensive Epiphone Les Paul standard line of guitars. It is not a nitro cellulose lacquer. It is a poly finish, but it's actually a nice finish. I really love the traditional tobacco burst look. I can actually see wood grain below the finish, which is nice. The knobs, pickguard, and poker chip on the 3-way switch make this look like a higher end Les Paul. It is absolutely crazy this guitar is only retailing for $249. To me, this guitar is the answer to a question I get asked a lot on the channel. Question is, why someone would buy a knockoff Les Paul from China that rhymes with the word Gibson but starts with CH? The answer is those guitars are horrible guitars, and I do not recommend you ever buy one. If you're going to buy a Les Paul guitar and want to spend $250 or less, you should buy this guitar instead. It is the perfect modding platform. The quality is great, you're not breaking any laws by purchasing one, and you get a lot of value for the dollar you spend.